Okay, Coach. First BYU Rugby camp coming up next week. How excited is the coaching staff and the players to hold this?
We're excited. I mean, as you say, it's the first one we've ever done. Already we've exceeded our expectations as far as numbers. And looking at the information here, we have some talented young men coming in. So, as a coaching staff, along with some of the players on the team, we're looking forward to it, and we're thinking it's going to be a very good week.
What can some of the campers expect during the week?
I think a good basic instruction on the basics of the game, looking at how individually they can become better in whatever area of the game they're playing in, whether it's a forward or a back. We've got all the positions covered, so we'll be doing some skills mastery stuff, playing some games to keep it exciting, and just overall immersing them in the whole culture of rugby for 3 or 4 days, and I think it's going to be good.
Is it set up with multiple levels of kind of understanding initially of rugby?
Yeah, I mean, obviously for the younger ones, we'll be breaking things down to a little bit of a simpler version and then building from there. And then we do have the older kids that are more experienced, and we'll be a little bit more technical and a little bit more hands-on and looking at different games and situations that'll help them compete at a higher level.
Where will the camp be held on campus, and how many and what players will be involved?
It's going to be actually held over in the North University fields on North Campus over there. And the players that will be working with us are Ryan Roundy, Sean Davies, Mike Sua, and Chad Harper.
Some of the best?
Some of the best.
When did the idea first come about to potentially hold a camp?
We've been talking about it now for probably seriously for about 3 years, but just to get into the BYU rotation of camps, it has taken that long. So we're very fortunate this year being our first year, and we hope to build on it. Our plans are, all being well over the course of the next year or two, is to have a couple of different camps, a general camp for young men, and then we're looking at holding an elite camp too.
With this camp, how important and what role will this play in recruiting? I know some of the other clubs tend to use their camps
huge,
that way.
and that's the biggest emphasis behind the whole thing is we want to identify future Cougars at an earlier stage. We really want to look at them, as freshmen and sophomores in high school, start seeing who they are, getting them on our radar, bringing them through our camps, and then hopefully, having them in a real good situation by the time they come in as freshmen here to BYU.
How will you know after the week whether the camp was successful or not?
I think, for the first year, and every year really, but particularly do the boys enjoy it? Did they enjoy it? Did they learn something from it? Could we see an improvement in their specific and overall skills over the course of the 3 or 4 days? Obviously, long-term progress takes time, but if we can get something in there that's helping them learn a little bit quicker, a little bit easier, and whilst they're doing that, are they having fun while they're doing it, that's going to be a big factor in looking at the success of the camp.